Happy Tuesday.
Hello and welcome in, friends of the Twitch chat. Hope everyone's doing well today. Good to see you. So sorry that I was gone for 3 entire days without a stream. I think that's how many it was. Yes, 3 entire days without a stream. It's okay. We're back though, and just in time. If I would have started streaming any later, I probably couldn't have streamed today because of shenanigans. But anyway, chat, hope you had a good weekend. Hope the vibes have been very nice and good and awesome. And I hope you guys are ready because outside of the continuing work on Hall of Fame plots as people redeem what they need to redeem, we are going back to working on the City of Hathos, which means we're getting back to Kingdom building, which is really exciting, of course, because that's where all the lore is. That's our whole shtick in that world. So looking forward to that. And yes, I know there are still 4 halls in the Hall of Fame that need to get done, and we're going to slowly work away at those, but those aren't as urgent as the main hall, which we've been grinding to get done as of late. Anyways, chat, before we Minecraft, we must marble. And before we marble, as has become tradition around these parts, chat, it's time for our word of the day, starting with fish, butter, fire. Give me some words, and we're gonna find out what it is. We're gonna find out what we have, what it's gonna be today. Throw some words in there. We're contextuing. The streak is streaking. Okay, I'll do streak. No, not happening. Not happening. Try again. We can do better. Flamingo is not it. Sun is not it. We're not starting off very good here, chat. 1,010 words away from fire. Sleep. Mayonnaise. Nope. Instrument. Okay, good reference. Match. No. Rock. No. Cook. Nope. Wind. Nope. I'm gonna go with banana. Nope. Tent. Orange. Fruit. Soup. Red. desk, space, hexagon, picture, teacup, picture, teacup, dude, how are we doing this bad? Desk? I think we did desk. Peanut? Nope. Jesus. Nope. Paint. Wood. Ember. Spark. Kitchen. Chat, we gotta lock in. What are you guys doing? Come on, chat. Smoke? Guys, we're at 32 guesses, and we're not even within 1,000. Campfire. Pepper. You're all fired. Marshmallow. Marshmallow. Nope. Cloud. Ginger. Doesn't count. Sorry, Ginger, you don't count. If I don't guess, then it's not my fault, says Junior Love. Well, hold on a second. Everyone is on the hook here. Everyone's liable. White. Planet. Bean. Chocolate. Moon. Video. Text. Book. Cannon. Marble. Goose. What on Earth? Dude, we're 47 guesses in. What about Earth? No. Light. Movie. Swan. Moderator. Sing. Granola. Light. Sun. Moon. Star. Saber. Tiger. Basket. Coral. Land. Water. Oh my gosh. Dog. Chimney. Bed. Chat, we have a stack of guesses and we're not within 1,000. Volcano. Alright. Volcano. Chat, we need to lock in. Alright, recoup. Bring it in. Everyone bring it in. Recoup. Everyone bring it in. Alright. Alright. We are thinking in the box. We must think out of the box. Give me some off-the-wall guesses. Give me some off-the-wall guesses, alright? Alright, break. Go. Run it. Wallet. Atmosphere. Wall. Matches. Is that supposed to be window? 5. 5 is within 500. Lamp. Walnut. Atom. Government. Government is 74. Pizza. Rubber. Farm. Space. We already did. Alright. We locked in. Government is within 74. Taxes. Law. President. Department. President is 14 away. Democracy. Public. Economy. City. Governor. City's 13 away. Governor is 6 away. Leader. Vote. You that's cute. Mayor. It's Mayor. Who guessed Mayor first? It was Toxaton. Tox got Mayor, and then Mama, and then RJ, and then Sloppy. All got Mayor in a row. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was a bad one, chat. This is maybe our worst spread we've ever had. 8-8-76. That might be our worst spread we've ever had. I'm gonna be honest. All right, mayor, councilman, alderman, elect mayoral, governor, council, councilor, commissioner, legislator, official, councilman, city president, councilwoman, deputy, so on and so forth. So on and so forth. All right, chat, exclamation mark, play to join on in. We've got marbles. Everyone join on in, exclamation mark, play. VIP badge goes to the winner for all of today's stream. That's how it works. That's how it's always worked. Depending on the VIP badge, if they are here before we get started, would be Bambi Geek. We shall see. We shall see. We've got a finish line that is not scuffed, and hopefully a good chance for all of these marbles to make it happen today. We guessed way too many fire-related things when fire was over 1,000. Yes, exactly. Can I be kicked out? I did the wrong marble, says Chocobo Knight. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, someone's not wubbing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can't have that now, can we? All right, chat, we got 17 marbles. And potentially counting. Everyone get yourselves in here. Calling all marblers. Going once, going twice. I'll actually give it a minute longer. Flavor of the day today, chat, is Blue Slush Alani. That's the one. Chat, if you didn't see in the Discord, big news. Big news in my transition and HRT journey. I officially went from taking 9 pills a day. 9. All the way down to 4 because I switched to injections for my hormones. So, I had my first injection yesterday. Grandma did it because Grandma is a trained phlebotomist. If you didn't know that, now you know. But anyway, Grandma did that yesterday, so now every Monday is the plan for when I do my injections. But it means I only have to take 4 pills now, and 3 of them are in the morning, and 1's in the night. Easy. Easy, instead of 9 all throughout the day. I'm not even kidding, it was 9. It is insane. So I'm really happy that I don't have to take that many pills anymore. And also the injections work better, so that'll be nice. Anyway, chat, I have big news. Teacup says hi. And also Teacup says that they are claiming my marble to win VIP. So, I don't know, chat. I don't make the rules. I just work here. Apparently, Teacup makes the rules. Anyway, exclamation mark play chat, calling all marblers. We're gonna get this show on the road, so don't say I didn't warn you. Here we go. 10 seconds going on the board. Starting at the very front of the field, it's gonna be RJ looking to win a VIP badge today. Down we drop and on we roll. Let's see who gets it done. Let's see who makes it happen. All the way out front, everyone chasing down RJ and Streamer. There goes the bomb, though, and we're going to lose RJ, Dab, Sala, Mama, Voided, Streamer, Lycan, Girly Pom, Dark Fairy, and Sloppy. 8 marbles remain just like that out of nowhere, and Chocobo Knight is the one in the lead. Ginger now up here with Daisy for the VIP badge, looking to make it happen. An anonymous gifter gifted a sub to It's Teacup Time. That's crazy. That is not Teacup's account. I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure that's not Teacup's account, but that is hilarious. Thank you, anonymous person, for gifting a sub to It's Teacup Time. That's incredible. Here we go, then. Chocobo Knight in first place. Norm, Rebecca, Junie Love. 3 moderators, second and on back. As we approach the second half of the map right here. Chocobo Knight uncontested up front, trying to get a cheeky little win right here. Rebecca's up there. Everyone avoiding this bomb so far, except for Ginger, who's going to hit that bomb, and Doom, Missy as well. 6 marbles remain in this event, of which only 2 are eligible. We're going to lose Rebecca off of the map. Daisy versus Sunny for the VIP badge as we run. It is a race of survival here on Marble Adventure. Chocobo Knight rounding that final big turn in the map before we get to the finish. Here we go then, through a couple of spinny boys, another bomb to avoid. Chocobo Knight's going to get sent backwards. Doesn't fall through the trapdoor, however, and it should close in time for Norm. Oh, Norm gets a bounce and hits the bomb, and then they both go off of the map. Unbelievable. Now Junie Love in the lead. 1 moderator and 2 eligible marbles going for it. Here comes Sunny, though. Sunny gets bonked by Junie Love. Round the final corner we go. Daisy falls off. It's a 1v1 situation for the VIP badge. Sunny going for it. Gonna get down there. Gonna make it happen. And the mods could not keep up. There it is, and there you have it. Sunny wins a VIP once more on this day. That is going to be number 37 for Sunny all time. 3rd place on the wins list. And VIP once more. Let me switch this over for you. VIP swamped over, and we will check for a squishy squish as we do. Alright, we got one of these kind of squishies, but not really the squishies that we do, and then everything else is not squishy. Okay, out we go. Alright, chat, here's the deal. Here's the deal. I forgot to write down who got first today. Let me do that real quick. Which was Sloppy, and then I can close out of that, and I can go in here. Okay, so, in case you guys missed it, in the last stream / in the Discord, okay? We have gone through the entire Hall of Fame queue that was backlogged. So now, you may redeem any Hall of Fame redeems at any point. It is officially open to redeem whatever and whenever you wish, okay? And yes, that does probably mean we'll have periods of time in which people are redeeming a lot at once, but that's okay. We've gone through the backlog. The backlog is caught up. Lots of people's plots are in place, so that'll make it a lot more manageable to keep up with as we go. But okay, real quick, we did have an anonymous gifter that we need to go put a thing in the gifting hall for. So one of these in the floor for that one, and then I don't think anyone got vibe checks today, so I think we're good. Keep you updated on yellow. That's the plan. That's the plan. I think yellow's got 3 people as of right now. And RJ's going with a redeem already. I had a feeling we weren't going to a hate toss just yet. I had a feeling we were gonna get some redeems and such like that. All right. Let me see. I don't think I have a backup set made, so I think we need to make some here. And do that, and do that. But yes, effectively, if you already have your plot, you can redeem whatever now. And if you don't have your plot, you can join at any point and get yourself in, and we will go make your plot and do your thing. If you redeem something twice, GG. Yeah, there you go. That's a good one. Anyway, there's RJ's plot updated with the leather armor edition, slowly but surely. I do still need to work on the beacons at some point. That is going to happen when we get around to making the wither skeleton farm, which will probably be in one of the upcoming streams. The next stream I would dedicate towards Hall of Fame stuff. / these other 4 hallways. We'll probably get that done first. Let me put these down here. Whoa. Because if we're going to a hate toss, we are not going to need these with us. And if I redeem another 100k, can I have another plot? No, smile. No, you may not. It was a nice try, though. Okay, I can fit all of those in there. I can fit these in there. I can fit these in there. And then that can go back in storage. I'll keep that around. And then which one of these books is which? This is our to-do list. Chat Hall of Fame. Done. That's a big to-do list. Still got to do that one. And get rid of that. And then item frames did. Beacon still got to do. Don't know what those... Don't remember what those names are there for. This was just kind of a note-keeping thing, and we did gatekeepers, so I don't need this either. We'll just keep that book there. So this book can stay in there, and then this one should be our drip book and raid book. Perfect, because this book can go back in here, where I have been keeping it as of late, and then the black wool can go away, and then we're good. I'm gonna start my ADHD meds today, says Girly Pop. That's true. That's true. And hopefully I'll get on mine before too long as well. This Friday I have my rundown, I guess. I have a feeling they were, but gotta go through trial and error meds. Yeah. 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 Okay, let's get a couple more of these, and then I think we're ready to out there. I'll probably restock this as well before we head to hate toss, and then we'll be good. Eee. Then it is out to a hate toss, and then we gotta look around a little bit because I don't remember the last time we were working on hate toss, and moreover what we were doing the last time we were working on a hate toss. So I think I have a vague recollection of what the vibes were, but we will have to take a look around and see. Put our barks in there and put those in there. All right, then. Day check on our way at 24,960. Wait, this is the wrong teleporter. I need this teleporter over here. I think we had recently started District 3. We may have, or we may have been ready to. Just find out my mom got laid off. What? What? Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. I'm sorry? Huh? Okay. In regards to where we are, I want to say... Because this is all... Yeah, this is District 3. So, we did start District 3. Let me try and get an overhead view here real quick. Because AI stole her job? Brother. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is the world we live in. Gonna flip a table? Honestly, same. Yep. Yep. Okay. I think, yeah, because District 2 was all of this kind of center part, and then over to that side of the city. So District 2, or District 3 rather, is over on this edge. We got to do District 3 through all of these, and then over here. And then we don't go back to District 1 until we get to that hill back over there, which is out of view. So... I know I had adjusted these because these are only corners versus full shapes. So I know I had already planned these out ahead of time. I adjusted them for this new district. So we're ready to jump into those, and really it's just a lot of the same. And then I just got to get back into the rhythm of how I build these. Actually, I made a schematic. I made a million of these just so I could do schematics and build them faster. I remember doing that. And then we got caught up on the trees. We're caught up on trees as well. That's why we have trees over here. So I remember doing that, and I think that's about where we left off. And I know the blue is residential, and the green are shops and stuff in terms of those. So, okay. I think I have enough to work off of here. But we have a vibe check, so we need to go write that down. I can't adequately express my feelings about AI in chat without getting banned. Yes. Good news, chat. Wednesday came early. Okay, vibes. And what was the vibe? We got 100% airplane from Thunder. That might be your first one. Let's find out. Yes. Yes, there we have it. Congratulations on your vibe check. Where's the wizard tower gonna be? That sounds vaguely familiar, like it would be on the hill or something. I probably put this sign here like 3 years ago. The fact that I remember exactly where it was, I want you guys to know, is entirely too scary. Because the things that I can't remember, but I remember that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I need a stick because we're going to be doing schematics. And we're probably going to need to bounce between here and the creative world. So that I can grab the schematics, because I made every variation of every District 3 building in the creative world, so I could just schematic them. Do I not have a loose stick anywhere? What's a girl gotta do to find a stick? Guild stuff. Forgot about guilds. There was a stick in there, but it's fine. Okay. Cat! It's been so long. Hope you're doing alright. You alright? I haven't fed you in a while. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine. Looking forward to my tower being built, says RJ. Incredible. Hello, Jim. Welcome in. Houses and trees. I still haven't caught up with the VODs. Yes. Yes. Lots of everything, everywhere, all at once. Okay, we need... We did cut that off right there. So that block is finished. Neighborhood block. And we will start right here with this house. And onward. What I am going to need to do real quick is open up the house spreadsheet, because we try to keep track of everything and who's got what and where and how and why. So I need to go over here. I need to open house claims. I need to go here. Okay. And yes, I do need to clear out some of these names, but we'll get there. We'll get there, we'll get there, we'll get there. In due time. Yeah, yes, we did get caught up on everyone getting their houses and stuff. Okay, perfect. AI takes too much while giving too little. Like, cost to run AI isn't met. Yes. Yeah, that bubble is gonna pop. That bubble is gonna pop big time. Fire Wizard Tower, I cast Fireball, says RJ. Same vibe at the same time. Choose one, go to jail for 6 months, or stay in jail until your mother beats Elden Ring without help. My mom's job the past few months has been babysitting the AI while it learned her job. We live in the worst timeline. We live in the worst timeline. I don't think dystopia quite captures the picture. You guys want to know the best part about it? Is that if we had the right idea as a society, AI wouldn't entirely be a bad thing if we had something along the lines of, and dare I say it, chat, dare I say the S word, the S-ism, okay? Where AI can do all of the labor-intensive jobs, and then people can do all the art things, and don't have to worry about going homeless. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If we had any sense as a society, that's where we would be going. But nay, here we are. Okay, clean this out. What lineup are we using? Okay, we're gonna do a birch wall. We're gonna do the endstone base. We'll do dark oak frame. So birch, endstone, dark oak, and probably another gray roof. So do I have that already made into a schematic? Hold on, load schematic. District 3. Okay, we're doing dark oak, endstone, birch purple. We need... yes, we need to make that. Okay, so to the creative world real quick. Give the AI COVID. Oh yeah, and then there's rectangle. This one's an L shape. So L shape, we need one of these. Wait. Dark oak. Dark oak frame, birch wall, gray roof, and this one right here. Okay, so this is the one we're doing. Okay, and then we will turn this on, and then we will do area selection. Okay, we want to make sure we get the buttons in there, and do this. Boop. And we'll get this over here. And this is how, I think when we left off, we had left off doing these, is I made all of the variations in here, with World Edit, of course, and then we can build the buildings up a lot faster, because we've been spending We have spent too much time on a hate DOS already, so it is an endeavor worth pursuing. Okay, I think that has everything we need in it. Area, okay, so this is not a rectangle, this is just normal, or this is the L shape. And this one is gonna be dark oak, endstone, birch, gray, set, save, save. And then we go. The funny thing is the same company's been bringing back human workers because they realized the AI wasn't a good idea for those jobs, and yet they continue trying to implement AI. Yeah. I mean, nobody's going to stop trying to implement it because of the idea of it saving all of the money they would have to pay a human. And so more money for them. And that is the world we live in under capitalism. I'm just saying, chat. Wednesday came early today. Okay, dark and some birch gray. Load. All below mode set here. And we will do that to get started. I need to rotate this. How many rotates? I need 2 more rotates. Okay, and then I gotta put that one right there, and that should keep that one right there. Okay, so do I want to keep that elevated? Do I want to bring that down? Because it does kind of go up this hill on the back side. And these windows are still visible. If I bring it down to be more level there, then the windows kind of submerge a little bit. But I could always just not do windows when they're submerged like that. And from the front, I like this vibe a lot better, so I think we'll go with that. And then rid of those. I think we'll be good to go. So I can get rid of these, and then we'll go get some of the stuff we need to get started, especially with this bottom layer, and we'll go from there. Clear out all of those. I gotta let this dog out. I don't know how this dog got here. Alright, you're free. You're free. Have a nice life. That's somebody's dog here, and I hate those. Somebody's dog. I don't know whose dog got out. I don't know whose dog got out, but somebody's dog got out. Okay, let's go grab some of the stuff we need. I feel dirty, but I'm being pseudo-forced to employ Cloud at work. It has reduced my workload by hours on spreadsheet analysis tasks. Yeah, there are good uses. The problem is capitalism. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. If you lose your job to AI, you should be indefinitely compensated. Is that crazy? Is that a crazy idea? You made it. You worked until your work didn't need to be worked. Now you get the vibe. Imagine how much that would push progress. Okay, what am I looking for? Where do I keep everything? It's been so long since I was here. I know I need dark oak. So I guess we'll get 5 stacks of that for now, because I know we use a ton. And we're gonna need these for some of the other pieces. Trapdoors, I reckon. Don't know about those yet. I'll hold off for now. I know we're gonna need a spruce door because we do the opposite door of the other stuff we're doing. And then I'm probably gonna need those. Or at least just one. And then I think we're doing like oak signs for all the buildings, I think. We'll need a pathway block for under the door. And then I thought there was usually... Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 single things that get used. We're doing birch in the walls. I could use some more birch. I have jungle, I have these. These are empty. Okay. So I guess I need to put all of this away and go get some birch? I guess these would both be birch. And now they are not. Well, shoot. Okay. I will put these in here for now then. And then we need to go get some birch, so I guess we're doing that real quick. So let me take... Are these empty? These two. I'm gonna go do that. Wait, teleporter. Is that the one we named Airbus as the rival to cats? No, no, no. That one's named cat. It's already name tagged. These are the 4 you guys named. Assassins, toe beans, Boeing 787-800 Dreamliner long range wide body air, face cloth, and Spirit Airlines. So the company started using outside AI, but didn't want an AI owned by another company to learn anything, so they created an AI to learn the things the other AI needs to use. Yeah, it's all just like, trained off of everything else without permission or anything. It's all just like stolen stuff. It's all trained off of. And then trained off of each other. Is it the biggest copyright infringement to have ever occurred? Potentially. Oh wait, no, I don't need to do these top down. I can do these bottom up. I love these birch leaves in this pack. Oh my gosh. And it was so hard because leaves don't work. Coloring leaves doesn't work like you would think it would work in texture packs. So to get this color, it was like, we had to do some really roundabout thing. I don't remember how we did it, but I just remember it was a nightmare. We should name a dog Airbus? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure I don't have any tamed dogs in this world. So I should fix that. But here's the problem, though. If I get a dog from this dimension, I don't know that the dog would come with me through the teleporter. You know what I'm saying? I think it would just be stuck here. And then I would reset the world every so often. And then he would disappear. There's no rule saying you can't name a dog Airbus. There is no rule, no, about such a thing. Heard he was good friends with Michael Jordan. Shut up. Name the dog Greyhound Bus. Next thing I know, I'm bringing home 20 dogs because everyone in chat wants to name one. Okay, that is a gross ratio of wood to leaves. Hold on. I at least want to keep 1 shulker worth of these. So I'll do that. And then the rest I will just keep the logs. Thank you guys for the lurks, everyone who's lurking. Oh, the sun would be setting too. I cannot sleep away the night in this dimension. 'tis not possible. Which means I gotta turn the lights on. There we go. My toggle gamma / turn the lights on key is actually P, of all things. And I don't know why, that's just kind of funny to me. P as in pear. We need one in a Hathos we can name dog. That's true. We need dog for cat. Okay, we'll keep those, and then we'll do that, and then we'll do this, and then we will only pick up logs. Oh. Don't forget your meds. Meds reminders. Dink donk. Took your ADHD med, forgot the other meds. There is something hilarious about that. I can't wait. This Friday, okay, so 2 things happen this Friday, chat. I won't be live this weekend because this weekend is the family camping trip that Grandma's been planning. And so I will be gone with that. On Friday, we leave. I probably won't be live again until like Monday or something. I don't know. But not after today. I mean, like, I'll probably be live tomorrow and stuff, but, you know, starting Friday. Anyway, we have that going on, and then along the way, I have my virtual appointment for, like, the review of my in-depth psychological testing and seeking out, like, diagnoses and stuff. So I get my whole report this Friday, which means I then get to come on stream a little bit after that and tell you guys about all of the ways in which I do not function normally. And then you can all say, I knew it. Our peer diagnosis was accurate. Gotta be quicker than that. Gotta start packing? We do. Tism time. I gotta wait on that one. I still gotta schedule that somewhere. It was so annoying that the same place couldn't also do that. They were like, yeah, that's the one thing we don't do. And I was like, oh. That means I gotta go find a place and then call them and do all that. That's a tall task. If you've been around long enough, you know that is asking a lot of me. And therefore it doesn't get done. Because I don't do life things very well. Oh, this is tedious. Because these trees only have like 5 to 6 blocks of wood at a time. I need to find an old growth birch forest with all the tall boys like over there. Because these short kings are not doing it. Alright. We can do better. Why am I picking up leaves? Justice for the short kings. I remember once upon a time when I was once considered a part of the Short Kings. Oh my god. Hello, jump scare. And now, did I technically go from short kings to tall queens? Is 5'7" tall? In that sense? I probably did, didn't I? Look at me go. I don't want to be tall, though. Can I just go from short king to short queen? Can somebody come take 7 inches off my height? That'd be great. Make me a classy 5'0". Average in the US, I believe. I just want to be a classy 5'0". That's what I want. Everyone's out here getting height increasing surgeries. Is there a height decreasing? Will a doctor just take my shins and then I will just be foot, knee, thigh? No shin? That would be so cursed. That would be awful. Oh my gosh. What would he do without shins? Your foot doesn't go to an ankle anymore. It just goes to your knee. There's no ankle or shin. It's just foot, knee, thigh. I always thought I was tall until my friend Chelsea came along at a whopping 5'9", so I just consider myself average. How tall are you, Rebecca? Also, to what you're saying, Chogobane, is 5'7" the average, like, female height in the US? Is that what you're saying? Or just general height? No, I think the average general height is probably, like, 5'10", right? As a short queen, finding clothes that fits is a pain. Yeah, that's fair. I can imagine. I would be willing to suffer that pain. Can I join the club? That is a pain I am willing to suffer. Because here's the thing. I've come to the conclusion that I more so enjoy being shorter than partners of mine. And that is not the case with anyone. And I hate it. Not without assistance from, like, shoes and stuff on their part. I need to learn how to alter clothes. I need a sewing machine and a week with YouTube. 5'7" for bio female, 5'9" for bio male. Haven't checked in a bit. May not remember right now. I thought it would be higher than 5'9" for US dudes. I thought it would be higher. On Lurk, I'm 5'0", says Dark Fairy. Can we just swap heights? You want to be 5'7"? Rebecca says 5'7" and a little less than a quarter. Dude, I'm telling you, Rebecca, we are like the exact same height. To the quarter of an inch. We are the exact same height. I'm not even kidding. I think I'm like 5'7" and a quarter. And you're 5'7" and a little less than a quarter. That's crazy. If it helps me reach my new dryer, yes. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm 4'10", says RJ. I know. I think RJ's got everyone beat for shortest chatter. Maybe perchance, per happenstance. Yeah, I would swap heights with Girly Pop in a heartbeat. Girly Pop could be 5'7", and I'll be 5'3". Gotta pull a step stool out. Those are forbidden words in this Twitch chat. I need to blacklist the term step stool. Ever since Junie Love renamed my scaffolding in game to step stool without me knowing. I was right on, dudes. Ladies are a bit shorter, 5'3" to 5'4", so you are a tall queen. I'm a tall queen. I don't want to be tall. I don't want to be tall. I mean, cool, but not cool. You know? Per happenstance is 10 out of 10. Yes, I love that. That is an acrylic original, I want you guys to know. Well, you know what we need to do for our next merch drop, whenever that day comes? We need to have, like... I just need to put my, like, catchphrases on things. You know? Like, a shirt that says per happenstance. Just something silly like that. That's what we need to do. What would... Okay, here's a question for you guys. If you could design the next acrylic merch drop, not what, like, items would you make, because I kind of know the vibe, but, like, what are some of the iconic things I do or say that you would, like, put on a shirt or something like that? Understandable Carry On hoodie? I think that's number one. I think Understandable Carry On has got to be up there. That one's got to make the cut for sure. I would probably do it, like... Okay, I can see this going two ways. A really fun stylized version, or it's an entirely solid color hoodie, and just on the front, in like Times New Roman or something generic, it's just Understandable Carry On. Like the most basic, but like done in a tastefully funny way. I don't know, I just work here. That would be a good one, yes. I don't know, I just work here. Needs to be... That would be a banger, like, hat idea. I don't know, I just work here. And then people whose jobs are, like, a little less strict dress code could be wearing their, I don't know, I just work here hat. Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. We would probably also do a shirt. Not everyone does hats. I don't do hats, so... Every other letter is a different font. Ooh, I like that. That's quirky. Mars line? Put my Microsoft Paint Mars line drawing on a shirt. That'd be incredible. I'd wear that to my next all-staff gathering. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. I feel like we should be writing these ideas down. I feel like somebody should be writing these down. I feel like that somebody's me, but I am not writing right now. Also need Uppies shirt. Yes. I require Uppies. They are being written down by chat. Okay, but like in a place where they won't go away. I'm not the bigger person with a short person stare. How would you just like the person wearing it gives the short person stare, or what do you mean? We'll need a character. Oh, chat. Teacup wants you to know that Teacup is short. Regarding our height conversation. I feel so poor with only 2.2 million channel points, says Beanie. Oh, poor Beanie. Only got 2 million channel points. after joining the entire Hall of Fame. Whatever are you gonna do? Can't take the high road if you can't reach it. I would put that on a shirt. Oh my god. Me with 952k. Oh no, you went under 1 million. The world is ending. Guys. Girly Pop actively in chat doesn't even have the 100k to join yet. Oh my gosh. Me with my 5k, says RJ. No. One second, chat. Getting there at 73k. I had 880k before the Gamba incident. The great Gamba incident of 2026. 10 channel points. In 60,000 out. Oh my gosh! Dance chicken! Incredible. I do not have Reese's Puffs in my bowl right now. I'm sorry, chat. Hi, Snowy. How is your stream? How do? Hello, hello. We are gathering birchwood because we are back to building a Hathos today. And very exciting things. We are talking about height and channel points and yes. Gamba took so many of my points. And this is why gambling is bad, kids. This is why gambling is bad. And AI being awful, yes. And AI being awful. Yes. Was good. Played on some better work of some villagers mobiling. Yay! Heck yeah. Chad, did you know?
Stinking 62 months BTW, happy to have been here along for the ride. Acrylic.
Oh my gosh. Chad, did you know that I get a snap from Snowy every single day? Flex, by the way. I bet you don't, chat. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. Thank you, Snowy, for the 62-month resub. Oh my gosh. 62 big ones with Prime. It's free real estate. That's what they say. Oh my goodness. And thank you for the kind words. Oh my goodness. 62 is one of our longest subs. I wish I could see like an accurate active leaderboard of longest subs. I might be able to if I like re-enable one of those like widgets under the stream or whatever. I don't use Snap, so ... But if you did, with which I'm kind of tempted. I kind of want to see it now. I am ADHDing so hard right now. I kind of want to stop what I'm doing and then look at that instead. Tree explosion mod. Yes, I am exploding the trees. Wait. Boop. 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 Also, actually, it's a data pack, not a mod. Snap is great. Like, it's like how my friends know I'm alive. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And I get to take daily selfies and better camera quality. Yes. Yes. Trees explode IRL. The good kind. Sometimes they crack with lightning, yes. And then they might have fire within the actual trunk of the tree, and that's metal. I'll be lurking. Merry celebrating Mama Snowy's birthday. Have an awesome stream. Ooh, enjoy, enjoy. We will see you around. I will do my best to have a good stream. Ooh. It is occurring to me in this moment, chat, that I should eat food because I could not eat food this morning when I got up. And so I took my meds and started stream and started drinking caffeine. And I did all of which without eating food. And now my body is yelling at me because I have not eaten food. And it is like, hello, I'm gonna get nauseous if you don't eat right now. So I should probably eat food. Eat food right now. Today might be a salad kind of day. Might be a salad kind of day. Me go fetch? What do you want me go fetch? Oh, I'll do salad. So you just need to chop up a thingy and then put some cheese in there. Shredded cheese. If there's no shredded parm, then do anything shredded that isn't cheddar. We love girly pop around here. Incredible. Funny story, on our way back from my family crab party in Wisconsin, we met the in-laws for lunch, but then realized we needed to sack ourselves in order to be able to stop at our favorite dispensary in Hudson without getting questioned, so we stopped at a quick trip to wash the windshield. Incredible. Alright, how much birch do we still need? All of it. So what we'll probably do at this rate, chat, is we will finish collecting all the birch we need, and then we will head back, and I will take my food break, and then we will get ready to get cooking on the I Hate Thoughts building that we have in store, and we will see how much we could do today. Here's the thing. It is currently, time, 11:48 in the morning for me. I have therapy today at 3 p.m. So I am limited on stream today, though it will more or less fit within the 3.5 to 4 hour window. Before I have to go for therapy. I had to push my therapy back this week because yesterday we were not in the state. We were out in Ohio taking care of errands that girly pop needed to run. So therapy later today, and then everything can kind of calm down just a little bit. Actually, not really, because then I have my follow-up appointment on Friday about my testing, and then the camping trip all weekend, and then things slow down a little bit. I don't like when things are hectic. I don't like when my schedule is a lot of things. I like to have an empty, chill, nothing happening schedule. Because the second there is more than one thing on my schedule, I am overwhelmed. Don't know if you guys know what I mean. Do some Mexican cheese on my salad. You're doing great. Resource collecting stream today? No. We are almost done. Almost done gathering birch, and this is the only thing I need to get today. And then we're going to be doing building in the second part of stream. Second part of stream. I'm about to take my food break like an hour in. So, really it's just about this hour of resource collecting, and then I'll take a food break for like 15 minutes, and then we will get building. Also, it will be intermittently interrupted by any Hall of Fame redeems we get. Reminder chat, we have gone all the way through the Hall of Fame redeems, so you may now redeem any Hall of Fame related things as you wish, as you want. Fully free reign and welcome to do so. Whether you have not joined yet and you want to join and do all that, or if you have joined and you want to do the next thing you're redeeming, you can do so whenever, and then we will get to them as we get to them. I think it was something like purple has 20 plots filled, and then I think green and purple both have 8, if I'm not mistaken. So that's 36, and then 39 if we count the 3 in yellow. So 39 plots have been made, if my numbers are right. Explode all the trees. Woo! He jumped backwards. That was crazy. And then I had to buy extra scrap. Oh no! Oh no! Let me look. Oh yeah. Oh, there's a Spy Family one. I need to watch more Spy Family. Incredible. You think we're going to stock up with all the chaos coming our way soon? I don't follow. What do you mean? We weren't going to stock up with all the chaos coming our way soon. Oh, okay, okay. I misread. Yep. In regards to the dispensary, yeah. We recently stocked up big time. Dispensary shenanigans. We have so many gummies in the gummy bag. We're supposed to what? And then I'll just get the rest of the stuff in a second. Yes, thank you. Yeah. What's the chaos happening? I don't know, actually. What is the chaos that's happening that Beanie is referring to? Moving? Oh, yeah. Beanie specific chaos. Yup. Why is it so red? And now it's blue. Why did everything get red? Whoa. And now it's blue. And now it's red. And now it's blue. And now it's red. And now it's blue. And now it's red. And now it's blue. Whoa. Minecraft lighting got crazy. Thought there might be some stupid action. Oh, weed ban. No. No. Just needed like 3 more stacks to fill everything I got. We could probably head back after this tree. Rip to all those birch trees.
Funny number.
Funny number. Hi, Isua. Thank you for the 51 months. Oh my gosh. Okay. Don't need that. Bink. Okay. These can... Nice. So we'll do this. These for what we're about to start building, and then grab all of this from out of here. Don't need the stick right this second, and then we need some glass. So let's do those, and for now that'll probably be enough to get us started. This is the first one back in forever, so I'm not entirely remembering all the stuff I need to grab and when I need to grab them, but we'll do our best. We'll see what we can do. Such as the end stone that I completely forgot that goes in the base. I don't even need the birch yet. So we will grab that real quick. Okay. That should be here. We'll do 2 of those, 2 of those. I should have, yes, andesite walls. Let me do that. That should be everything. Food? Oh, frick. Forgot about that. Okay. Yes, food break. Yes, indeed. See, this is why I need ADHD meds. Okay, let me open this and go over here. And do this, and do that, and do this. Okay. Alright. Chat, I am gonna leave you with... Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm gonna leave you with some words real quick while I eat. Enjoy guessing your words. It is food break time, and then I will be back with you in 15 minutes or so. Alright, have fun, smile. Okay, chat, I'm back. I am back to save you from the words. Okay. Now then. I just need to do a thing, and then I'm good. Alright. Anyway, thank you, lurkers, for lurking, as always. And we are going to get started here. So, I would like to start with kind of getting this bottom. Oh, you know what I just remembered? We... I guess I don't need the path. I'll put it here anyway, just to make room. We have the data pack that allows me to strip wood in a stone cutter, which is incredible. Incredible news. Why was I putting that there if you can't even see it from... I don't know. That's weird. And I did a dark oak door on the dark oak frame. Everything's all backwards from how I remember it. Okay. Well, I'll get rid of those. I want to bring my stone cutter out here. 2.5 sneezes because I still feel a third one, but I don't know if it's coming. And also, I don't need to bring the stone cutter out. I will just do these here. Beautiful. Alright, then back to it. My salad was phenomenal, chat. In case you were wondering, it was a very nice salad, very good. Okay, and if you ever wondered, yes, a Caesar salad can have its Parmesan cheese substituted for Mexican 4-cheese blend. And it still tastes good. In case you were ever wondering, I know that's something that everyone wonders. Can confirm? Oh yeah, I forgot to get the correct door. Whoops. That doesn't go there. This would probably go over way better if I did this one layer at a time. Oh, I think right there we will do that anyway. Also, I do actually need to account for these being the way they are. We gotta work with the terrain. So those have to go up a little higher, so that's gonna yell at me, but it's fine. Oh my gosh, my allergies got so bad. It's because I walked out there and all the windows are open. It's so bad. My throat, my voice, my nose. Can we cancel allergies? Have we tried that yet? Asking for a friend? Is that something that we can do? Okay, these ones have to sit like that. And then 3 on these. Two of those right there. And then these guys all have to go up one like that. Oh, it stopped raining. Yay. Okay. I think right there I'll probably just do a block, fill that in, and then we'll go from there. Okay. You guys are stuck in there. You should definitely come out of there. I still need to come back through here and fix all the landscaping towards the end of the project. So I don't mind leaving these exposed blocks of dirt because I'm gonna eventually fix them anyway. I just want to fill in all those weird holes more than anything because it's driving me crazy. Oh wait, we are not gonna do these windows. Because they are too submerged into the ground. We will do that one. Okay, and then what we need to do from here is get these trapdoors because these all got moved up. So those are fine. These are fine. And then this one is also going to be... What did I do on the back corner? Did I do 4? I did do 4. Okay, so that would sit there. These ones would get the usual treatment. Then that one could just get that and that would be fine. And then this one gets 3, and then we go up from there. Okay, and then because I'm not doing these windows, I will close these in. Okay, those ones are fine. Okay. This first house back is going to be the most tedious because it has been actual months months and months since we built any of these, so I need to get back into my rhythm, so bear with me, chat. Boris with me while I get back into my groove. I hate Discord notifications. I had one, I had to clear it. Wait, no windows on those ones. These ones are fine. These ones are good. I love that that cow and pig, I freed them from that hole just for them to want to get trapped in this house. What's going on here? What's happening? Also, are these ones on the end 3 blocks tall? They're only 2. They're just elevated. Okay, well this one's not getting one, so... And up we go. Okay, so let me turn that off. These ones that aren't getting windows, I will just fill in. And then the rest of those are good. We're gonna go from here. I do need to do some of those trapdoors down there after this. So much quicker with easy place. More than anything, I am really excited for the day that we finish Aethos and get to start the next kingdom, because it's been... The last time we started a brand new kingdom was the end of 2022. It's been way too long. That was when we started Aethos. Got some lost time to make up for. Okay, this guy needs to get a stair. That's crazy that that shrunk that much. Okay, and I already did those. Windows are all in place. That's good. I need to fill that hole in. Okay. Okay, need more trapdoors. Need more trapdoors. Need planks. And whatever else I can think of when we head back. Okay. I need that. We can swap out that door and actually put the correct door in. That would be great. Boop that in there. Grab one of these. Okay, so I need planks. I should get some more of those. I should get some more of those. I should make some more planks, and then... Oh, I need... That's right, I need trapdoors. We'll do that as well. Beautiful. And... Consolidate those. We're about to get to the birch layer. I still have windows. I should probably get some more. So let's do that. I'm gonna need some stone buttons on this next layer. There are 29 of those. We're gonna want fences to go with the fence gates. And I don't have any, so let me see. Because I'm gonna need sticks, and then those, and then a stack of those will be plenty. Okay, we'll just take these for now, and then we'll see what we can do. I want to turn cave mode off, so we can see this on the map. That's full cave mode, whoops. Yeah, there we go. Watch this come together. Oh yeah, we need to do more farmland. Totally forgot about that. One of the next things we need to do is go out here and do this farmland on this side of the city. At some point here, we'll get to that. Okay, make sure everything on this layer is good. Okay. Make sure I'm not missing anything from down here. Don't think so. That all looks fine. Alright. Time for us to go outward. Make sure we get these lit up. Oh, this is where the fun begins. It's kind of nice to be able to turn my brain off with easy place going. And just get this built up, but like a little more brainlessly. I don't got the brain power most people do. Okay. How far can we go before I run out of stuff? Oh, ran out. What did I run out of? Stairs. Okay. Go take a look at what else we can do here. I think I'm done with the end stone. These can go away. These can consolidate. So, why can I open a door with easy place, but I cannot close the door with easy place? We'll talk about that. What's going on there? Okay, this can go in there. So we got plenty of room. I still need to place a door down. More slabs just in case. Stairs. 2 of them just in case. And then we're still good on trapdoors. I want to say... For the roof, do we invert the style? We do, so I'm gonna need some spruce wood soon. Speaking of which, I don't have very much. Okay. We want stripped spruce. And I actually don't know if we use the logs for that. I think it might just be these. So we'll go with those for now, and then... Wait, why do I have 2 dark oak sections? I don't know what's going on with that. I guess this was the... Oh, this is my tree building line is what that is. And then dark oak and spruce for building. Okay. That makes sense. I guess we'll do that for now, plus maybe whatever that gets me. Oh, we'll just see from there. Also, I do know that the roof tile we're going with is regular, so I'll have a couple of those ready. We'll super quick. Alright, I'll be back, cat. Do not worry. I should take a look at the kingdom vote, because I haven't looked at that in forever. See if any more have come in and just kind of remind myself which one was winning and by how much. Because I remember... Well, actually, let me backtrack. For those of you guys who don't know, if you're newer or if you've just not heard it before, every time we finish a city in this world, which used to be more frequently than it is these days, we decide on what the next one we build is based on whichever one you guys vote for, because we have all of the maps of the world, and all of that kind of stuff, right? Because, you know, based on the books and everything, so we've got all the cities, like, planned out in terms of, you know, which ones we're gonna build, but, you guys kind of get to choose, and so there's always a vote running during the course of any city being built.
Good morning, Annocia Minecraft.
Wow, that was the shortest Fio resub message I think I've ever heard in my life. Thank you, Fio, for the 79-month resub. Thank you for not putting 79 sevens in your TTS, so that I didn't have to listen to that word. But, anyway. Yeah, you guys get to vote on the kingdoms that we go to, so after we finish a Hathos here, the current leaders are Balmoral and Melaloon, and I think Melaloon, last I checked, slightly had more votes. But it was really close. People want Melaloon because a lot of people like the name and the banner and everything. And Balmoral's claim to fame is that it's the biggest city on the continent. So if we end up doing Balmoral, well, when we end up doing Balmoral in the future, it will be a very extensive project. That will be an interesting one when the day comes. Those trapdoors are really finicky with easy place. It does not want to place those. 79 months is such an unfunny number. It's the opposite of 6-7, to be honest, says Fio. I had to allow 6-7 to go through because the mods blacklisted it. I just want you to know. They were not having that. Okay, now I'm out of trapdoors. So lesson learned. However much of something I grab, it's not enough. I'm out of slabs too. Okay, and then on this next layer is where we start getting to some stuff. Oh, jungle fence gates. A twist! That is because we introduced jungle. So... yes. Did that replace spruce? It did. So it's jungle and dark oak, no spruce. That's why I don't have much spruce. Got it. Got it. Okay. So spruce can go in there. Jungle. Let's grab some of those. We'll grab these. We'll grab these. We'll grab these. But I should probably do that first. And then let me make some more of those stairs. And then we will do another 15 of these. I don't know why I have this singular dark oak fence gate. I think that was for if I was building the other style, which I most certainly am not. I need to get rid of that door. And I might need these trapdoors, so I'll grab those. And I might need these, so I'll grab those. Okay, let's try that. Have you seen the Scottish in Boston? The Scottish in Boston. I don't exactly know what you're referring to. The closest thing I can come up with is all of the chants that have been going on at the World Cup about people in charge of our country, and I'm so here for it. Let them hear it. I don't keep up with football. I do not. Wait, did I not even grab? I did not. Did not even grab. Okay. Let's put that in there, and then I have room, so let's go get some trapdoors. Hi, Buns. How's it going? Wee. Okay, we need... what do we need? We need... I need to make some fresh out. Alright, let me see what I could do with this. And with this. And... I'll do for now. Okay, finish this layer. Now we can start on the roof layers. Up, up, and away. I do gotta remember to do these. Easiest part to forget. And I ran out of blocks again. Strip dark oak logs. Oh. Okay. I can do these into those. I don't know how much more of everything I'm gonna need. I guess I'll do those. And we'll just kind of see what that does for us. Oh. Thank you, phone, for reminding me that I have therapy today. In 2 hours. What is this? Why? I don't need cinematic camera. Okay, all of the buttons are accounted for. So I didn't mess that part up. And up we go. Ooh, I need regular jungle fences. Noted. Okay, so we'll get those, and then a lot more of these roof tiles. And I want to say... for the most part, we're probably done with that dark oak. We might still be using the birch, still using the jungle stuff. Combine those. I can put the buttons away. I can put the glass away, can I? Yes. So those can go away, and then roof tiles, and then regular jungle fences. Got it. On we go. Am I still on? No. Okay. Thought for a second I was still on Quake Pro. In there you go, in there you go, and jungle, jungle, jungle. I have 4. 4 fences, go big or go home. Okay, I have these. 65 stream streak, look at you go. Fence, jungle fence, 58. That ought to do, and the rest of these can go in here. Except for my light Matica stick, and then top all those off. And back we go. There we go. Your world, wow, thank you. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet and kind. I'm trying my best out here. Trying my best. Welcome in, good to have you. Is it, I have no idea how to pronounce your name. I'm a be so real. I'm so bad at names. How do I pronounce your name? I usually take a crack, but I don't want to get it wrong and then look silly. But I will do my best. You tell me, I'll do my best to remember it. Oh, I need planks too? What the helly? You know how many trips back and forth we've had to make today? Oh my gosh. I want to at least get 2 buildings done today. I think we'll be on track to do so. I'm surprised we haven't had any Hall of Fame redeems, any new people join. Now that they're fully open. Okay, so I do need planks. Do I have any space now? No, but I am also going to need more stairs. Still can't consolidate those. Huh. Conundrum. Let me go up again. And try to use up some more of this. Okay, don't have those yet. And I'm out of those stairs now. Okay, these are good. Oh, shoot. Not 100% on how it's supposed to be said. I just go with Onryo. Onryo. Okay. Welcome in, Onryo. Good to have you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Would you like a tour of the world? Would you like a little brief intro? We'll catch you up to speed, tell you what this is all about. Okay, I should be able... Yeah. Now I can get more stairs and some planks, and then we'll be good. The amount of the uptick as soon as I said tour, that's crazy. Boop. Okay, I need these. I need these. And those, and I need stairs. And then more stairs, and then more slimes, and then more stairs, and planks. And let's see here. Probably some more of those. Run it. Run it. Mom calls me Ragin. You can call me Ginger. I should ban you for that. Why are you pinging everybody saying tour time? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright. 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 This one... Hold on. This one's for Onryo. Okay. Luna, stop. This is a family-friendly stream, Luna. Oh my goodness. Alright. This one's for Onryo. Welcome, chat. Welcome, one and all, to the land of Blue Tora. This is not a food break. Aha! Welcome to the land of Blue Tora. This is the continent that we are currently on in our Minecraft world. This is the world in which our focus lies. It is, however, much more than just our Minecraft world. This is a part of a much larger project called the Tales of Annocia. It's a series of books I'm writing, and the whole goal here with this Minecraft world over the years is that as I write these books and create this universe, I am building it in Minecraft. And so the goal has been, ever since all the way back in 2015 when I started this project, that I was going to build up all of the cities and settlements and monuments and roads interconnecting everything and bring the world to life in this game in a way that we can visualize it and explore it and experience it, and more than just what you imagine as you read the books, right? So that's the premise of this world. That's the premise of everything that we've built here. All of these screenshots, all of these places, all of these things that you see, these are all a part of this world, all things we've done over the years, and all progress we've made. All part of this big, huge project known as the Tales of Annocia. And I am feeling a little brain foggy, so I'm probably forgetting some details, so bear with me. But I started this project back in 2015. We just celebrated the 11-year anniversary of this project. I started streaming in 2019, 4 years after I started this project, and since then it's really kind of taken off and turned into what it is. And it is all done in single player. It's all just me. I'll say we because you guys in chat are a big part of this, and this doesn't happen without you guys here to support it and encourage me and give me ideas and everything in between, right? But if you have any questions on Rio or others about what you're seeing and looking at, and whether it's about the world, the books, the lore, anything or everything, ask away by all means. Love getting people introduced and shown around and caught up on what we're doing. That is the project. Welcome to the land of Blue Toro. Welcome to the Tales of Annocia, and this city in particular, the one that we're building right now, is the city of Ajetas. So welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. There's your little tour time, scuff tour time, because, yes. Is Teacup here? Have they seen the tour yet? The official tour as per on stream? That might have been the first time. As far as I know, Teacup's pretty much always lurking and watching. But yes. Yes. Non-binary finey, are you here? That's crazy, Dark Fairy. That's crazy. I do need more buttons. Shoot. Shoot. I need everything. Okay, I know I missed a block over here from when I didn't have the planks that I needed, so let me just make sure I get these. Then I'm gonna need a couple more buttons, but all of that is good. Okay, do I have space in the inventory? Nope, sure don't. Alright, I'll hold off on the buttons. That's fine. That's fine. That's awesome. What the heck? How many books have you wrote? They are all in the works at the moment. The main series is currently planned to be 3 books, but it might become more than that. I'm not sure. The outline that I have been working with for the longest time is 3 main novels, and then I have a short audiobook series I upload on YouTube that is an anthology of some of the world building and just fun side stories and stuff. Because the idea is I want it to be a project that has like a big like expanded universe kind of vibe. Like I don't want it to just be contained within the main series of books, right? So having kind of some other pieces of media and stuff to learn about and indulge in and enjoy and what have you, right? So I just uploaded the first part of the audiobook series, and you can find it on that YouTube link that was just posted in chat. It will be Books of Blutora, Annocia in the 9. Good listen, good watch. Get you introduced to like the Pantheon and what Annocia itself is. Big recommend on that one. Big recommend on that one. That's crazy, because I came in here to say that I just got my CAE exam results, and I got 195 points. I keep winning, I guess. Is 195 good? What is it out of? I don't know how it scores. I will slightly apologize for the comment, only because 1, I forgot, 2, I couldn't stop myself. No, it's okay. It is a funny comment, and me getting up in arms is also partially a joke, because... funny comment. Anyway. Yes. Yes. Okay, we need... what do we need? I need buttons. And I shall probably make some more. And then I think Everything else is good for the most part. I suppose while we have the inventory space, I could grab some more of those, and then make our way back. Do, 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 do. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yes. Anyway, to confirm the earlier question, Teacup is indeed here. Yes. Confirmed in DMs. Confirmed in DMs. Okay, and then let me get these buttons. Oh, I got 2 buttons to do right here. Oh! Okay. And up we go. And up we go. Let me up. Okay. Okay, buttons are good. Up we go. More buttons. There we go. Oh my gosh!
Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. I got Reese's Puffs.
Holy, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is it Kiru? Is that how I say your name? Correct me if I got it wrong, but welcome in. How was your stream? Thank you so much for the raid, bringing everyone over. Oh my gosh. Wee. How's everyone doing? Welcome, welcome. Alright, up we go. Love that raid notification. Thank you, thank you. We do love our Reese's Puffs around here. Creation of our wonderful friend, Fio. Okay, I am out of stuff. We'll take a look at that in a second. Stream went well. How are you doing? I'm doing alright. I'm a little eepy today. A little eepy, a little out of it. But, yeah, I'm just one of those days. Had a lot going on the past handful of days. Got a lot coming up in the next couple of days. IRL. I don't like having a busy schedule. I prefer things to be nice and chill and relaxed, but what can you do? What can you do? I do need dark oak fence gates, and then I need the nether brick walls, and I need the jungle variants, and we should have everything. Thunder's getting louder. Uh-oh. Storm incoming. Oh my goodness. Is Worm still banned? I think so, yeah. Because it got caught earlier during Words on Stream. Yes. Okay, let's get more of those. But yes, welcome in everybody. Welcome in from Curious Stream. If you guys are new here, and I think most of you are, welcome, welcome. I have been working on this world for just over 11 years now. This world is based on a series of books I'm writing, IRL, and this current city that we're building is the city of Ahathos. We are working to get this place finished up, hopefully sooner rather than later. I've had a lot of different projects that have been pulling my attention in recent years, so I started this city back in 2022, and it's taken far too long to get done. So we are trying to get through the rest of it in a as timely a manner as we can, hopefully. But that's what we've been up to. That's what we're doing. That's what's going on around these parts. Oh wait, no, I don't need fences. I need fence gates. Hold on. Reverse. Fence gates, and here's what I should do. Do I still have... I have 18 fence gates here. That's 32. That might be enough. I don't need that second stack. I put those away. I need the nether brick thing, so I can put those in there, and then we'll grab these. And then, do I also use these fences? I think I might. So, I think I can get rid of another stack of those. Grab some of those just in case. I do also keep these in here, interestingly enough. So I'll do that. Should have the variants I need, and we're good. Let me give you guys the tour. I'll give you guys a tour 2.0 real quick, because we just did a tour, but I will run you through it double time. Double time since we got the raid. Welcome, raiders, to the land of Blutora. This is the continent that we are currently focused on. The city of Ahatos that we're building right now is all the way up here in the north. It is in the province of Strewtown. And this whole map as a whole is our Minecraft world, but it's also a part of a much larger project. The project is called the Tales of Annocia. That's the series of books I am currently writing. And the goal here has been, as I write these books and create this universe, I am building it in Minecraft at the same time. It's not built to scale, so it's not entirely accurate, the recreation. It's more of a loosely inspired by the books kind of a vibe. But the idea here is to build up the various cities and civilizations across the continent of Blutora, bring to life all of these places that you're going to read about and learn about in the books, or even in the audiobook series I'm uploading on YouTube with some of the greater universe stuff. Whatever it is, you know, just recreating the vibe, bringing the land of Blutora to life slowly but surely. All of these builds, all of these places, everything you see here, this was all done in single player. It was all done over the last 11 years at some points or another, and is very much still in the works. There is no end in sight, but that's kind of how I like it. I find it enjoyable that it's kind of a forever project that probably will never get done. But the terrain is custom generated using the now outdated Terraforged mod. With that being said, I do a lot of handmade terrain as well. So these mountains here in the city of Lethio, I built these mountain peaks all by hand over a couple of months on stream. All these snow caps and everything. I did all of those. The Colosseum built into this volcano, I did all of that by hand as well. And there's a good chunk here and there. I also did all of this by hand, these cliff sides around the base here, around Baxia. So we do a good bit of terrain by hand, but not all of it. The Terraforged world generation allowed me to get a continent that was close to Blutora, as close as I was going to get without using World Painter. But anyway, these are all places in this world, all things we've done over the years. It's all done in single player. It's a bit of a survival plus and vanilla plus experience. I use some like quality of life mods, world map, Lightmatica, things like that, right? I have some data packs for crafting recipes, things like that, just make things go a little quicker and easier. It's not hardcore, of course. That would kind of defeat the purpose of what our goal is here. And over the years, as you've seen through these screenshots too, I've also gotten better at building. When I started this project out, this was the first place I ever built in 2015. This was the build quality. And we have gone from this to this. So I have definitely learned how to build in Minecraft since then. Definitely improved. This is our current project, the most recent addition in terms of the cities and the lore and everything. But yeah, there's your little tour. There's your little tour ski-doodle, and if you guys have any questions, ask away. I appreciate all the kind words I'm seeing in chat. I am reading them. even if I'm not saying them out loud. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And yeah, if you have any questions, ask away. I love talking about the project, whether it's questions about the Minecraft world, about the books, about the lore, about the stream, whatever and whenever, however, ask away. Ask away. We're going to try and finish up this house real quick, and then we can get started on the next one. I want to try and get a second one done today before we're done on stream. And we'll go from there. I do need to track these raids in the raid book. I have been bad about doing that today. So, raid book for the future raid haul. We have had 2 raids today, is that right? Who raided earlier? Snowy raided earlier. So let's go to Snowy number 9. And then just now, number 1 for Kiru. Let me make sure I spell this right. There we go. Added. And safe. Marked. Good. What's the blueprint mod? I've been seeing that around. This is Lightmatica. It's spelt Litematicia. Lightmatica. And effectively what you're seeing right here is the schematic for these buildings. So I come up with all of the designs, even the trees. I come up with all the designs by hand, and then what I'll often do is I will then schematic the design so that I can replicate it easier. So what I've done with the buildings, for example, is I have like 3 or 4 different options for each of the materials used. And then the shapes are pretty consistent based on the district of the city. So I have every single combination built in my creative world using World Edit, and then I go through and I grab the schematic I need so that I have the blueprint because I already designed the building. And then each time I build one, I don't have to worry about angling myself for the stairs or building everything, like looking at the last building to make sure I get it right. Like, it just speeds everything up so much. It just goes infinitely faster and saves so much time, and it's so nice and easier on the brain. And also what you can do as well is, because I have this whole building schematic right here, what I can do is I can go into here and look at the material list, and it'll tell me everything that this building requires. And so I can kind of like, you know, have all of those ready to go and everything like that, right? And so, you know, if I wanted to do that, I probably should do that a little bit more, but anyway, Lightmatica, big recommend, great mod. It does have a learning curve. There's a lot you can do with Lightmatica, but it's not very beginner friendly. It doesn't really walk you through it at all. So YouTube tutorials are your friend when it comes to Lightmatica. But now I can turn that off because we have our building in place and we are good to move on to the next one. This one is not claimed, so we will be good to go. We will unload that schematic and we will get ready to go on to the next one, which will probably be up here on the hill. Still build it yourself? Yep. Build all of this myself. Any schematics you see me using, unless I specify otherwise, any schematics you see me using are designs that I came up with. So, for example, I can go into the creative world and I can show you this is every variation of every material for the buildings in the 3rd district of Ahathos. So this is just District 3, not even 1 or 2. And then I have some of my other plans right here, right? This is when I was planning the Colosseum build right here. I did a quarter of it, and then I turned that into a schematic that I could do on the other 4 corners. My tree designs are over here. So these are trees for my YouTube world. And I need to take the texture pack off because they're not supposed to be going like that. These are some other things I did. All things I've been kind of doing. I've been learning like Axiom and stuff for some of this stuff. But I should have my Ahathos trees over here. These were the trees that I used in Ahathos right here. Some of the first ones that I kind of designed. And then kind of went from there. So I've been learning trees a little bit better, getting better at them, doing certain styles and whatnot. But yeah, this is my creative world. A lot of this is YouTube stuff. So I have a YouTube series called Inspire, and these are some of the things that I have built for that series. Big recommend on that one. I'm really proud of those videos, but anyway, yeah, I have this creative world that I've used for everything ever, and do all of my planning and stuff. Good times, good times. Anyway, the raid book's a cool idea. It's temporary until I complete the Hall of Fame. So we recently opened the Hall of Fame, but there are still portions of it that I need to get done. We're just gonna get distracted real quick to show you guys. So that raid book is a placeholder for everyone until I finish the raid hall, which is gonna go down here and be a part of the Hall of Fame here. So this is what we recently finished working on. This is our Hall of Fame down here for all of you guys in chat. This is not a part of the books. This is something I built just for you guys. And what we did was we created these 4 hallways for you guys to have the options to join. And you can see some of people's plots right here as I got in, all the different things you can customize and whatnot down each of the hallways. They've all got kind of different themes and designs going on, but are kind of similar to one another, right? So one of these diagonal halls that are unfinished, these are going to be the raid hall, specifically this one. Dark blue, this is going to be our raid hall, so it's going to be made up of a bunch of hourglass designs, and for each raid, you get to put a colored concrete powder in your hourglass and fill it up. That is the idea for when we have that done in the future, but it is, of course, not even started yet for Dark Blue Hall over yonder. And then these other corner ones are for some other fun side things as well. But yeah, this is something we finished recently. Today is our first day back in a Hathos in a while, because we've been working on that Hall of Fame, getting that built up to a certain degree. What data pack allows you to teleport? It is just command blocks. No data pack needed. I just have command blocks set up to pressure plates. And then in those command blocks, it's just telling the world to teleport me to coordinates to save on time, because this world is... I don't have it all rendered in-game right now, but coast to coast is about 40,000 blocks. And that's just a little more than I would like to travel most of the time, so... Such is why we are teleporting around. I need to drop some of this stuff back off. And by some, I mean all of it, because we need to start the next building. So I don't know what materials we're going to use yet. And while we're figuring that out, I'm going to put these away so that I can reset and get ready to continue doing our thing just on the next one. Okay, and then more buttons. I'll keep the buttons on me. They all use buttons, and we need to go figure out what our next building is going to be. So let's go over yonder. Oh yeah, here's what a Hathos looks like on the map. Our current progress in the city. You can see that we're just about halfway done with the city, maybe a little over halfway, depending on how you look at it. I still need to build a castle over here, and that's going to be the last thing we do. But this is our progress so far. We keep getting distracted and put on other projects and whatnot, though. Like, I started this in October of 22, this city, and so many things have slowed us down from working on it. I've gone months and months at a time without working out here, so this is overdue, to say the least. Okay, so our next house is going to be on this hill right here. In terms of material use, I'm thinking we'll do a purple roof. So I think we'll do a purple roof. We'll do a jungle frame. We'll do a cobblestone base and... probably a calcite wall, calcite white wall. So do I have that one put in here yet. This is an L shape, so jungle, no, I don't have it yet. So we need to go to the creative world and turn that into a schematic. Hold on real quick. Thank you guys for the lurks. I appreciate ya. Dedication's beyond impressive. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You're so sweet and kind. So much for the tour. It's so impressive. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Appreciate you raiding in. Okay, jungle frame, purple roof, cobblestone base, white wall. This one right here. This is our next building. Area selection. Gotta get the buttons. So I need to go one further and then... That's good. That should be good. Bringing that up to there. Make sure I didn't leave anything out. Okay. Perfect. And then area editor. This is Ahathos jungle. Cobble. White. Perp. Save, save. Okay, perfect. I can go back. Anyway, thanks so much for the tour. Thanks for watching the tour. 1:30 a.m. Oh my god, go get some sleep. Go get some sleep. Do what you gotta do. Have you ever felt burnt out building? Yes, I have felt burnt out, and it just kind of depends. The thing that burns me out more than often isn't necessarily the building as much as it is the mental toll that streaming takes. That is something that is easily overlooked in terms of the world of content creation and streaming and all of that. It's very mentally taxing, and as somebody who doesn't have a lot of mental space to begin with, that can kind of burn me out sometimes, and then I would spend less time here, but it just kind of depends. In terms of the Minecraft part specifically, it can creep up a little bit. And I have a couple different things that kind of help me. For one, streaming in general does help. You guys being here and, like, being encouraging and, like, reassuring me that this is worth doing and, like, a cool project and, like, really interesting and fun. That helps. Right, because then it feels more worth it. It's like when you play on a server, you stay more motivated than when you play single player because other people get to see what you're doing. You get to share it with people. It's that same idea when you stream, but you're doing it in single player anyway, right? You don't need the server to fill that gap because you've got people through other means. So that helps a lot. And then the fact that everything I'm doing here has a purpose. This is a piece of advice that I used to give a lot back in the day when people would ask, and it's specifically how to avoid burning out on Minecraft, and it's that you should have a purpose for what you're doing. Everything you do should have meaning behind it, and a goal, and a purpose. Whether, you know, however big or small that is. You don't need to write a series of books for your world like I am, right? But if you build a house, consider why you're building that house. How does it interact with the environment around it? If you build something after that house, how does that interact with that house, right? Is there a road connecting them? Are they neighbors? Are they, you know, is there a shop nearby? Is, you know, whatever. You just keep going down that train of thought, right? Why are you doing what you're doing? And the more meaning you give it, the more purpose you give it, the more thought out it is, the more, what's the word? The more meaningful it becomes, and the more meaningful that it is, the more motivated you are to continue working on it. And it kind of feeds into itself a little bit, right? So the fact that everything I'm doing in this world has a greater purpose, and that greater purpose is that I am recreating these books I'm writing, that adds a lot to staying with the project for so long and keeping it going, you know? So I would say that about covers it. I'm pretty brain foggy today, so if I'm not making sense, just bear with me. I think I'm going to switch up where the door is on this one. So schematic wants me to put it over there. I think I'm going to put the door over here instead. And I think that is going to mean... Well, I need to go grab all this stuff first, I guess, but we'll get ready to do that. And I think... Yeah, as for the rest of this, I'll just kind of leave this all here. So let's go grab what we need, and then we get to go. Those can go away. I guess I placed the schematics, so I don't need those anymore. We can clear up that space. Okay, we're doing a jungle frame. So first things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. Let's get some, maybe 5 of these. This is the data pack I have. And then after that, we will do variations. I'm gonna need probably most all of this. I do think we still use spruce trapdoors for those though. And then I don't know if we use these, actually, come to think about it. Probably do a jungle door. I might use jungle trapdoors. I'm not sure yet, so we'll do that. I return in puddle form because it's a bit warm today. How much is a bit warm? How bad is it? Okay, we'll go about a full stack on those. We'll go a lot of these, actually. We'll do... No, that's fine. We'll do those. And then I do need more stairs because we do use a lot of stairs. So let's do that. I'll be fine. We'll go through those pretty quick. And then I need the bottom tier blocks, which are cobblestone. I'll grab 3 of each just to be safe. And tough. And then we need our windows. And then I think cobblestone walls, yeah. For those corners, and then let me think. I'm gonna need a sign for the front door. And then I think we'll start with those. Probably everything we need to start with. We'll go with that. I think I see what you mean. The stuff I used to build never really felt full until I started to add villagers to the whole thing and make it like a working space. Yeah, villagers are a common way to kind of add a purpose, right? And they're a good source of doing that. You don't have to use villagers, right? Like, I don't fill any of these builds with villagers. They're all, like, empty for the most part. And, you know, it just kind of comes down to, like, preference and what you enjoy doing and everything like that. But yeah, it's all vibes. I view this world, I view this kind of as a snapshot in time, the Minecraft world recreation. Like, even though it's being built up and, you know, the day count is ticking up and everything like that, right? Like, it is, for all intents and purposes, a snapshot in time of Blue Tora. This is what Blue Tora looked like, more or less, right? This is the vibe of what Blue Tora looked like at this very specific point in history. And in this case, it is in the year D581. That is what we are recreating. And D581 is the year that the first book begins. So the Minecraft world recreation, everything that we're building up here is effectively... Hold on, am I going to do a window there? I don't even know. This is what the world looks like as the first book starts. More or less, right? It's not an exact recreation, but that's the vibe, the idea. Okay, put those there. That's fine. That one's fine. Some of these we can ignore, some of these we gotta fix. The schematic isn't perfect for when we're working with uneven terrain, but we'll make it work. Allegedly, it's 24 Celsius, 75 Fahrenheit, but it's hotter than that inside. Yeah. Yeah. You guys aren't as blessed with the AC ways as we are. Okay, we need to go up here so that I can figure out what we need to do. Around this corner in particular, where it is being a little finicky. I think this is gonna be a stair there, but not really on the other sides. And that'll be fine. Be a little quirky. Well, the same thing there. And then up here, this one would get all 3 stairs. This one would get all 3 stairs. Adjusted for the height of the terrain. Whoops. That one is fine to do that. And then this one, I actually need to adjust. I'll need to move those up a little bit. This one. Get one of these down here to extend that. And then those are good. This one, I need to fix. Supposed to have the stairs down here first. Put those there, those 2 there. 3rd one there. The uneven vibe is a little cursed, but it's fine. Quirky little features to each of these. Whoops. I'll go there, this one, there, that one down. And then one right there. I think what I'm gonna do here is that. I'll just make that a little more even, and then these ones, I will not do that with. I'll go up from there. That should kind of get the base of this in a good place, and then would that normally be window? That would normally be the frame, so I can do a window there. Though I probably won't do a window there because that's right in the ground. And this was where the door is going to be, but now it's not because I want to move the door here. So I'm going to do that instead right there. And then that's going to yell at me, but it's fine. So let's go up a layer, ignoring that one. Okay, and then this one's getting a window. That one is not, so we'll skip the window for now. Come back through and place blocks on all of these. This one... yeah, I'll go ahead and keep that window. This window, this window. Or no, that's the door. Okay. And then what we need to do is go back through all of these, and I need to fill these in. Did I decide window here? I think I did. Window there, door there. So up we go. I need door, and then we can go up again, starting there, and working our way around. We're gonna ignore those windows. Oh, it's storming in game 2 now. Yeah, alright. Let's get out of there, sleep real quick. We have a singular fan in this house, and I've robbed it, so the long-haired cat that insists she needs to be in the hottest room in the house doesn't melt? Yeah. The fact that I'm sat next to her is purely coincidental. Yes, surely. Surely. Okay, that's gonna yell at me. We're going to ignore it yelling at me. We are taking creative liberties against the schematic. Oh wait, no, these don't get windows. Silly streamer. Pay attention. Dink donk. Hi, Talia. Hello. How is the chatter with my favorite name? True story, by the way, chat, if you didn't know that. My favorite name for a person is Talia. That's why I named one of the main characters Talia. I love that name. I would have named myself that, but it didn't feel like the fit. As much as I love that name. It didn't feel like the fit for me. Plus, I had to stay in theme with my queer awakening, which was when I was making a character on Stardew Valley, and I made a girl character, and then it hit me all at once, and my egg cracked. And the character that I had made, I named Aerie, and that had to be my name. That's how I got that name. It was just a name for a Stardew character. But that Stardew character was my egg crack moment, and therefore I named myself after that character because I became myself because of that character. Full circle. Talia, oh cool, there you go. Leave it to RJ. RJ will find a Batman universe reference. Okay, okay, I think all of that's good. We can keep going up this next layer. Okay. And then I'm waiting on that sign. I need to put that above the actual door, and the actual door is gonna be here, which means... Oh, there's no room for the sign because that's right there. Interesting. Okay, let's do... I'm gonna lower the door. I won't put the door there. Even though usually you step up into the place, we're gonna do... I don't have a pathway block. I'm gonna need a pathway block. Honored that you love my name, parentheses, favorite TOA character. Incredible. Incredible. Talia gang. I can't wait, chat. The day the first book releases, and I mean, it's already kind of happened, but the three main characters having their own fan bases. People who are like, that one is my character. You know? Whether it's Erchi, whether it's Talia, whether it's Spira. And I think Spira will end up being the favorite more often than not, but I'm here for it. They're all my creations. Why does that door up there feel wrong? I don't know. It's fine. Probably because there's no stair under it. Okay, I do need to do these. Outward trapdoors above the stairs, except for in that center corner, in which there is none. Otherwise, these are good, those are good. One right there, one right there, one right there, one right there. My non-legal actual name is Rain, but I also go by RJ. Yes. My actual name was Talia. Oh no! Nickname, who knows? Maybe I'll change it one day. Maybe, people wish. I am legally changing my name later this year. And I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Cannot wait to have a legal name that is actually me. And not the name that shall not be spoken. It is, you know, genuinely one of the worst things in the world when I get mail or I go to, like, pick up a prescription and it's like, oh, there's my dead name. You know? I'll be happy when that's not the case. Okay, okay. Good to go. Up a layer. Whoops. Wrong button. Time is at 1:54. I have therapy in an hour and 6 minutes. An hour and 5 minutes. So I gotta get this house done. And whenever I get this house done, we will be done. And then I gotta get ready for my therapy appointment, which I don't have to leave for. It is just virtual, at least. And I actually haven't spoken to my therapist in like 3 weeks because the last 2 got canceled. I canceled one and she canceled one. It's been a minute. Horrid, and you have to use this still. I'm sure once this changed, it will feel so complete. Yes. Yup. Yup. That will be... I want to say... outside of starting hormones, that will be the most exciting / biggest step I will have taken, is getting my name changed. Pending the day that I get surgery. But even then, the name might still be bigger, honestly. Because then it makes my dead name actually dead, which I enjoy the thought of, right? It's like the idea that you can't even call me by my dead name if somebody wanted to like, you know, get at me or whatever, because it's actually not my name. Legally not my name anymore. And I kind of like that idea. Or like that thought. Turning the dead name into an actual dead name. Okay. Should have everything good to go down here. Which means we are good to go up, and away. I'm done with cobblestone and tough. And we can start getting some of the other stuff we need. Just got off work, on my way to the bus home. Be safe. Just went to a birthday party, surgery party. We had a blast. Oh my gosh. Heck yeah. Where do I keep... Here we go. Okay, I am probably gonna need more stairs. I haven't been using spruce trapdoors. I'm gonna venture to say I don't need those. I will grab more trapdoors. I'll grab more of those. I will do... more jungle wood things. Like stairs. Okay, and then we have planks. And then I need trapdoors. And then those are good. Let's go ahead and do a little bit more of those. Rest of these can go in there. We're gonna need white wool calcite. So we'll grab 3 of each of these. Windows probably enough. I can't be too certain though. So let's make 16 more. And then I'm just thinking, I have buttons for when I need those. We're gonna get to the point where I need to start getting the dark oak stuff for the frame of the roof. So that will consist of these, 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 and yeah, we'll go with that for now. Maybe a stack of purple to get us started. If we get to that, and we gotta sleep. So down real quick. Story about how I was named is so cute. Yeah, that's fair. Friend's birthday and the fact that, you know, has her FFS scheduled, years in the making. Yes. That's the one that I look forward to more than anything, is my FFS surgery. Facial feminization surgery. SMH my head. That's the one I am trying to get. And, like, I can get the surgeries I need covered by Medicaid, going down the route that I'm going down, which would be amazing. However, I am on an indefinite wait until I am like the next person that they reach out to about getting the process started, going through the place I'm going through. And I don't know how long that's going to be. And I'm very tempted to say screw it and pursue getting that surgery done, even if it's not covered. And I will just have that medical debt, because at the end of the day, the dysphoria do be kicking my butt that bad. And up we go. Dumplings acquired. Ooh, tasty. Oh, I do use spruce trapdoors. Frick, man, just when I gave up on them. Dumplings picture in Discord, of course. Nailed it. Alright, we need these. I do need to count these houses on the house claims, actually. These are houses today 57 and 58. Beautiful. And then I can keep track of how many buildings there are. Very nice. And up we go again. Welcome in, Florida. Hope you're doing well today. Hello, hello. Time is at 2:04. I got time. We should get this one done with time to spare. There we go. I gotta remember that single trapdoor, which is incorrect on all of the schematics. Oh, I ran out of those trapdoors. Shoot. The one day I don't have my bag with me to work, I get a headache. I had a short shift though, so I didn't need jokes on me. Half an hour and I get a headache. No. Ugh. I'm sorry. That is no fun. Headaches suck, dude. Headaches ruin everything. Do I need to gather anything else before we head back over? I guess I could fit some more purple. And they have stopped with the staff painkiller cupboard because someone thought they could take them home. Oh my gosh. And up we go. Buttons. At least I've been doing better on this building about having the materials and not making as many trips back and forth. Okay. That is good. Thunder is shaking my room at this point. The storm still isn't here yet. Whoa. I officially need strip jungle logs. More of said logs. Use up what I got in the meantime. Okay. Trying to save space where I can. Warning for a big thunderstorm here a few days ago. Due to the lightning and the weakest rumbles for 10 minutes and it was over. Sounds like you skirted the worst of it. What did I come back here for? Oh, I need these and these. Perchance, just make a little extra. And then, just in case, let me make some more of those. And I guess at this point, more purple. Tornado head is true form. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's scary. I remember when the tornado came through town here a couple years ago, or last year or whatever, and I wasn't living here again at the time. I was still back in, I think I was in Texas or Phoenix, one of the two. But I was keeping up with it, and there was a tornado in this town, like right down the road from where we live, where my family lives. I was like frantically texting my grandma, being like, hey, this is what's going on. Here's the stream for you to have up and get in the basement, and there's a tornado right there. Luckily, it didn't hit the house. But the destruction path is still very visible in town, and it's literally a 3-minute drive down the road to see the path, because it went right through town. Scary stuff. Sirens didn't even wake him up. To be fair, sirens wouldn't wake me up either. I live next to a tornado siren, and I would probably sleep through it. I can tend to be a fairly deep sleeper. Jungle planks. Button there. Button there. Button there. So glad I don't have to deal with tornadoes. Yeah, they are scary. Very, very scary. You have a basement? Yes. I don't know, you have a storm shelter? I live in Oklahoma. Yeah, it's something about like the water table or something, right? Or is it down there? Because it was the same in Texas where I lived. Out in Lubbock, nobody had basements or anything. It's either the water table or the soil or something. Not good for basements. And that was why. Because I remember being like, I'm literally in Tornado Alley where I lived in Texas. Why? Why no basement? But no, up here, basements are very common. Basements are very common up here in Southwest Michigan. What are these? What are those? It's not telling me. Dark oak stairs. Okay. Dark oak. everything. I experienced one tornado, I want to say a little less than 10 years ago. Doesn't happen often at all. Yeah. No, the average person will only ever have a tornado within a mile of them, like, once in their life. The average American, because there are places in the world where they don't happen. But, like, if you're an American, right, you'll have, like, on average, once in your life, you'll have a tornado that's, like, actually that close to you. It's pretty rare. Always scary, though. You always got to keep an eye out. Don't let that deter you from keeping up and being ready. The edge of the land. Do, 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 do. Because of the clay in the soil? Yeah. You have an earthquake? That was someone saying? Yeah. I've had a few near me in my lifetime. Okay, when you live in Oklahoma, you are the exception. When you live in Oklahoma, you are the exception to the average. Not me, because Sweden. Tornado George over here. I don't get it. Hello, Metamon. Can't believe Streamer doesn't know that one Tumblr post. I do not. I do not actually know that one Tumblr post. Next, you'll say you don't know none pizza with left beef. I don't. I don't know none pizza with left beef. I've sent the meme. Thank you, Junie. Let's take a look. Oh, did I just first name you? Sorry. Thank you, Junie Love. Me and Pupper had a very nice nap today. Yay! Average person eats 3 spiders a year. Factoid. Actually, just statistical error. Average person eats 0. Spiders George, who lives in a cave and eats over 10,000 each day, is an outlier and should not have been counted. Damn. Spider George? What you doing? The sacred texts. You don't know none pizza with left beef, but it's iconic. I don't. Somebody share with me left pizza, or no, none pizza with left beef. I have a feeling I know what that's gonna be. I have a feeling I know exactly what that's gonna be. It's gonna be a pizza box with no pizza and beef on the left side. Let's find out. Somebody send it to me. Funniest Minecraft IGN I've seen? Felonies George. There are places in the bus for elderly people and those who have canes and crutches, etc. I did not sit there, but this elderly man asked kindly if he could sit in my spot. And yeah, sure. Watch me move to the spot for the elderly instead because I want to sit comfortably. Yeah. I don't see anything wrong with that. My room's in the basement. I definitely eat so many spiders in my sleep. Call me Spider George. Dang. Talia's the real Spider George? That's crazy. Not the flex you think it is. When studies need to update their study with the IRB, they get a letter that says what documents were updated and have a... And a lot of personnel updates that don't have documents, so it says none. And my first day on the job, I was shadowing my coworker and said, none documents with left beef, and she died laughing. Incredible. This is my reality, oh no. None pizza, left beef. I have been educated. I have been educated. It has hit my DMs. None pizza with left beef has hit my DMs. Biggest IRL dink I've ever gotten. Heck yeah. Alright. Are we then done with this building? Ignoring that, which is scuffed, and taking a brief gander, I would say that we have indeed finished this building. Very nice, very nice. House number 58. Inahitas is complete. That is our 2 buildings for the day because I am time limited by therapy in 40 minutes. So, let me get everything put away here. I am gonna take a painkiller and go straight to bed. Feel better. Echo Techno, thanks for popping in, friend. Today's girl dinner is heart-shaped fish cakes and veggie mix. Incredible. Incredible. Okay, those can go in there, these can go in here, these can go in here, these can go in here, those can go in there, that can go right there. Bink bonk. And then trapdoors and fences and buttons with the stone, panes with the glass. And more rockets. Top all that off and we should be good to go. There's nothing I need to get caught up on before we bounce out of here, I don't think. I think we're good. Does anybody have any Hall of Fame redeems they would like to do before we jump out of here? Any Hall of Fame joiners or redeemers or anything in between? I had sushi last night for dinner. I could eat that every night for real, for real. I don't know. I'm very hesitant to try sushi. Can I see what collectibles I have? I forgore. Why, yes. Yes, indeed, you may. What hall are you in, Metamon? I'm gonna go ahead and say that you are in purple. Do you remember what number you are? Here you are. You have all except for Dripstone and Dragon's Breath. Those are the only 2 you're missing. Dripstone and Dragon's Breath. The very, very expensive ones. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Time to drip it up. Time to drip it up. Okay, just that one, or are you gonna do both? Do I need to get the things to do both? Now at 47k. Okay. It's gonna be a minute. Is what you're telling me. Dripstone acquired. Beautiful. Heck yeah. Almost had a milli before Hall of Fame? Yep. You're almost complete though. Almost got it all done. Alright. So that will be us then. I need to make a note for Hawks. I'm gonna send this in DMs. Keep that there in that queue, and I can load on out of here. Alright, chat, let's take a look at who's live and where I fancy sending you all today. Oh boy, it's raid time. Close out of there. Let's see here. Let's see. Why don't we head on over to... Let's go over here. Let's go over here. I have made my decision. Alright, chat. Get your raid messages ready. If you are subscribed, there is your raid message. I'm gonna send you guys on over to MJ, who is currently streaming some Minecraft, Chill Yaps, and Cozy Building. That's the title. I like Chill Yaps, I like Cozy Building. Who said PP? Metamod, thank you for the 26 months of sub. Yes, very good. Thank you, Norm. Not family-friendly stream. MJ stream is not family-friendly, so swearing and topics that are not family-friendly, just keep that in mind. Make sure you guys have your raid messages ready. Make sure you see the raid at the top of your chat. Should be talking about rating MJ_XX. If you don't see it, reload your stream real quick, and we'll send you guys on over there for as long as you fancy. As always, chat, be nice, be kind, be wholesome. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for being here. And welcome back to Ahetos and making some progress on the cities and kingdoms and what have you. I am so excited. It's very nice. It's awesome. Glad we got some new people introduced. And I think that about covers it. I may or may not be live tomorrow. We're still not operating with a schedule. Just keep an eye on the Discord for updates as updates are needed. Keep an eye out for the occasional alt-Krillix stream. You never know. And I will see you guys on